Hello everyone, I'm jumping on a couple minutes sooner to see if I can share this to my group. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Let's see. Guys, see what I got here? I got this pretty shiny vellum that I'm going to be using to make some flowers with. I got a little frog in my throat, so excuse me. But if you're joining, which hopefully you are, because I was kind of like spare the moment here, but I had some painters over and I wasn't sure what time they were leaving. So I'd like to welcome you, and you know, if you're watching live, say hello that you're joining me. If you're watching the replay, you can always type in replay so I know. And if I don't see your comment right away, comments or whatever, I'll go through them after. Sometimes I don't always see them right away, or if I'm busy doing this, I don't always see them either. Okay? Alrighty. Well, this is what we're going to be. This is actually what I wanted to highlight today. I had gotten this in our pre-order, and I don't know if you can see this, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's the Shimmery Vellum, and I kind of forgot I had it. So, but it is in the annual catalog, the new catalog on page 135. It is the In Color Shimmer Vellum. So you get 2 each of the papers, the In Color. So you'll get 10 sheets all together, and it's $12, but it's worth it. It's nice. So it's all the new In Colors, okay? And it's shiny. This looks like it's got glitter on it, but okay. So this is what we're going to be doing. I have all this stuff in here just to kind of show you, but it's a little caddy, and I wanted to use these flowers, and I used my little daisy punch, the mini one or whatever, because I wanted to put three sets on here. So I took in you could put all kinds of things in here. You could put ribbon, you could put anything, a pair of scissors, you know, whatever, a little bit of candy. And then I use pink, of course, because I love pink, but you can change this out to make it like, it really could be like a little toolbox. It could be anything. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and make this today. And once I get done, I'll take and put all the measurements up so you guys can have them. But what we're going to start with, I'm going to show you all the pieces, and I used the designer paper as well, the new In Color designer paper. But what I have here is a 6x8 cardstock, and I scored it at 1 3/4 all the way around. So I already did that. Then I have a piece of, well, the handle, I'll get to that in a minute. The insert, this little insert right there, and you don't have to put it in there, but if you want it, it is 1 3/4 by 5 1/2, and then I just scored it at a 1/2 inch on each end. We will have 2 pieces that we're going to work with that will be the box, and you probably could even go down a little bit more, but you want to have enough for your handle, okay, so it supports it. So this is 3 1/2 by 2 1/2, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with them. Our designer paper, we need 2 of them if you want, 4 3/8 by 1 5/8, and I did put it on the back as well, okay? And then our handle, which I need to score yet, and I'm going to do that right now. We'll just get that out of the way. The rest of the scoring I did, but I kind of want it to go through this. So your handle is 2.5 by 5.5, okay? So on the 2.5 inch side, we are going to score it at, now last time I cut it, so I gotta make sure I'm scoring it. So at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, I'm gonna turn it around because I gotta go 1.5 inches, and then 2 inches. So you got a 2.5 piece that is scored every 1/2 inch. Then you turn it and you just go 1/2 inch from each end. So let me know if you're joining me and say hello. And I appreciate you sharing my video with your friends and everything. So makes it nice to kind of get my name out there a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the handle part first. So we're just going to take and kind of lightly fold it. So I kind of wanted to show you how to do this. So what we're going to do, and then I'll crease it better. What we're going to do is cut out 3 on one end and then 1 on the other end. And then you're going to save the 1 so you can glue it down. Pretty simple. So I just wanted to kind of show you how this would end up. Okay, so make sure you got it on the same side, which you take out 3 and, oops. But it's finally beautiful here in Michigan. Nice and warm out, which I like. Okay, so you see how I have this? I took out this one and then these 3. Okay, so I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to crease these really well. So I'm building the handle of the box. I'm actually going to want it to go the other way. One way just looks like it's right, and the other way looks like it's on the outside. So what you're going to do is put, what I did, how you have your 2 ends here, is I put adhesive right here and then just folded that over. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use my glue. Let's see, I got a couple here. I think if, you know, if you had some cute little gifts like some chapstick and maybe some candy and a little money or gift card, it'd be kind of cute to put in here. Okay, so I'm going to just hold that for a second. I'm just going to get a drink. My mouth is kind of dry. I must have been talking too much today. So, okay. So this is how it's going to look, and I'm just going to kind of fold it the other way too, just a little bit. So, okay. There, that'll give it time to dry. So this is what our handle looks like. Kind of looks like I got one side a little funky. Okay, but it'll work. All right, so on the ends, let's do that next, these ends. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 3/4 inch from here and then from this end. So we'll do, oh, it says my video was interrupted. I hope not. Oh, if not, it'll come back on. So, okay, so, and I'm going to do 3/4 inch from this end. And I got just little marks there because what we're going to do is cut that. And then I got to do both sides, or both of them. And you want to use a pencil. Okay, so 3/4 of an inch. Okay. Oops. The only problem with doing a video this time of the day is everyone's on the internet, so mine's a little bit slower. So hopefully the video turns out, but if not, I'll still have the directions up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just see if they're even. I don't know how well I did here. I think I got one a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to kind of make them even. I think the one's right, the other one's kind of probably wrong. So that's all we need for that. What I was going to measure was just, so there's about 3/4 of an inch left. Okay, so we got that, and I probably should erase my, if you have any marks left, then take and erase them. Okay, so we got that. We're going to take and fold this. This is our inside. Now you can fold them opposite like that, or you can fold them both together. But I think it's a little easier to put them in like that. And then we'll do our box to start with. Well, I'm like really blurry on here, so I do hope that, I'm sure the video will turn out clear, but okay, so you got your score lines, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut these, cut that, and you're going to want to take and angle both of these ends, because last time I didn't do the outside and a little bit was sticking out, so you definitely want to do that. Okay, so you can see how I got that. And then we'll do this side. But I need to get out there and pull some weeds too, but the ground's so dry that I'm going to have to wait till it rains a little bit. They're kind of breaking off more than I can actually pull them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take and put glue on the outer parts of this, because I'm going to go and glue it inside here. Okay, let me see, I want to make sure I got that trimmed enough. That needs to be trimmed a tad bit more. Yeah, you want your box to be nice and neat, so maybe before you actually glue it, just go around and check to make sure nothing's going to be sticking up. Okay, so I'm going to take and add my glue. Or you could use your Seal Plus as well. Gotta just hold that for a second. So I got a class next week, and I'm going to be doing some graduation cards. And then if they don't need graduation cards, they can use them for like a, you know, birthday maybe, or I'm just kind of gluing those ends in. I'm kind of right at dinner time, so next Tuesday I hope to be back at 4, the regular time, and okay. All right, so that's building our little kind of cat ear box. Let's give that a second to dry here. Okay, so now we're going to add our insert. Oh goodness, I must have not cut that right. Wondered if I must have cut that wrong. Got a little bit too short. Now I know, and I don't know if I got any pink. Let me just see what size this is. That says 5.5. My other one fit right. I wonder, I think this box is bigger. Oh goodness. So that's not going to work. Everything's going to be off. My handle, everything. Oh, I'm going to have to go get another sheet of paper. Let me see. I got to grab a sheet of paper. Hang on a minute. Take me just a second because I must have measured wrong. It's not right. That would not be good if I did not get the box right. Nothing would fit. That's actually too big. So let's start over with the box anyways. So we will do 6 inches by 8. So I'm going to take off a 1/2 inch here. I wonder if I didn't measure. I don't know what I did wrong. That's odd. So we'll see if this one works. 1 and well, at least you get to see me score it again, right? So 1 3/4, 1 3/4. If this don't work, I'll have to go do my math over and do it again. Hopefully it works. I'll be able to tell when I cut it, so. Oh yeah, that looks better. I was gonna say, what the heck? That's kind of funny. Okay. Take number 2, right? And I didn't have my paper in here with me, so all right, so let's go ahead and try this again. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome to the crafting world, right? You think you got it all figured out, and then that happens. But now I got a box for something else. Okay, so there's one side. It's like that box was almost going together too perfectly. All right. Try this again. That looks a little like the right size, so we should be good, hopefully. Just want to crease this good. All right, let me see. I'm going to just compare. Got everything in good. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. That's too funny though. I'm not sure what kind of measurements I had on that. All right, let's get the glue. I could have used my tape, I guess, but it won't take that long. Okay, so then we're going to do the last two here. Alrighty, just make sure that those are together. Oh, that looks normal. So, okay, now we can add our little insert if you want. And it kind of bows a little bit, but it will. This way you can kind of, it gives it some give if you got something a little bigger on one side than the other. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to add my my paper, my designer paper on the sides. Okay, got just a little bit of a, guess I don't want to trim too much of that, but I'm just going to kind of press that down so it's on there good. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. All this just to see those flowers. But I thought this was really cute. Just imagine if you had a little girl's birthday party and you want to do these for favors. They really would not take that long to do. And stick some candy or some goodies in there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is glue my my ends on here. And what I'm going to do, instead of putting glue here and trying to figure it out, I'm going to put it right here. This way we won't add too much so it squirts all over. And that should fit right at the end. Nice. If you got the right size. Okay. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. So hopefully you understood about measuring that with the 3/4 of an inch. So it kind of gives you the little, it's not so much a toolbox, but just the caddy, the ends. Okay. And then this, what I'm going to do is put this like that. So the part that has the flap, I'm going to put the, going up like that. So I'm going to add the glue here. And I'm just going to glue one side to start with. And you kind of want that in the middle there. And let that dry, and then I'll do the other side. The other one I tried to do both at once, and it was kind of hard at first to get them in there to stay. So I would highly recommend doing one and then doing the other one. So it only takes a second or two to dry. Okay, and then we'll do this one. What's nice is this bends. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that there for a second. As I do that, I can show you. I cut out actually 9 daisies. So and I put 3 together. So I actually got 9 of them. And then I took and used the set that I used last time, which is it was the scallop contour dies from the Color and Contour. I used that last week. I'm just gonna make sure that's dry good. And so I used that, and then I also used where is it? The Many Happenings, and this is one whole stamp set. So you would stamp it all, and then there's dies to cut it out. So I'll probably use this, I don't know, in a different video, but so that's what I used. And how I did that is I had cut this out, and I used my Stamping Right marker, and I just took and, you know, inked that up, and then I gently put that on there and kind of press. So I just got that one. Okay, I think we're good there. So now I'm just going to take and glue on my flowers. I actually added them on with glue dots in between. But you could add glue or glue dots. I'm going to actually spread these out a tad bit more than what I had. I want a little bit to go off the box. Okay. Alrighty. And I'm going to put one down just a hair. And then you can kind of fluff them up a little bit once the glue dries. And then what I'm using for the center, which I just love, are the Playing with the Pattern dots. So I'm going to actually add them on there. I'm using the yellow ones. I'm using the biggest ones. They kind of fit nice. Just make sure they're pressed on there good. Okay. Alrighty. So we got that. Now, I was looking, and I mean, I got this here. I was kind of wondering if I could put it, well, you wouldn't be able to see it as much, but you could put it there. And I think that's where I'm going to put it for something different. I'm just going to add a little glue kind of behind the flower, but enough to, so it can stick out so you can see it. Yeah, I think that'd be cute. And I could have actually tied a little bit of, with the twine or something underneath the, with the other ribbon. I'm going to do, I did just one bow on here, and it looked too thin. So I'm actually going to do a double bow. So I'm just going to cut, I don't know if I need that much, but I'm just going to cut 2 of these. Hopefully I got enough to tie. This is the polka dot ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it right around the handle. Now you could take in, oh, hopefully I got enough here. You could take and just do a bow and, you know, add it with a glue dot. I don't know if I got that. I might have to retie that. I think I got too much on one end here. The last one I had way too much. So I was cutting a lot off. Here, let me do this because I want the ribbon to kind of go in the front. But of course now when you're on camera, there we go. Can never tie your bow right. I tied the other one, no problem. Okay, that looks nice though. I like that. This side just a little bit back. Actually, I like this one a lot. So, alrighty. Just trying to get them apart so you can tell that it's a double bow a little bit. Okay, so I'm just like all thumbs today. There we go. They were stuck pretty good. I just think that it looks like it's finished off a little bit more. Yeah, which one do you like better? Do you like with the hugs here, the little tag, or do you like it up there? I think I actually really like it better here, but I just thought that was so cute, this little caddy. So let me know what you think if you like it. Like I said, I appreciate if you share my video. And then I wanted to show you this set. I didn't even open the paper yet. I'm so excited, but Sweet as a Peach. And then it's got the peach dies. I just got this today, so I'm kind of excited to play with this as well. I might make this my next class. I gotta see my product-based class. But so here's the peach dies. So it'll be for the leaves, the peaches. I like the little, for the sentiments. Awesome. And then I think the fun part is these little jars. I can't wait. Oh, wow. Look at that little leaf. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. And little flowers. I can't wait to play with this. So this is a, I don't even know what I did with my book. But this is Sweet as a Peach. And this is, let's see if I got it on the right one. This is on page 61. So you get the paper and, let's see, you'll get the paper and the mini jars, and then the stamp set and the dies. So I think that'd be really cute, but I think these jars are adorable. I think they're plastic, of course, so you can put food in them. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing around with them. So, but all right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I hope you will try to make one of these. I think for a granddaughter or, you know, somebody, or change the colors out and make a little 2-box for the guys. So, okay, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully at 4 o'clock. Thank you. Bye-bye.